Hello everyone and welcome back to a bit of a different video. Today you can see I'm in my Bombers outfit. I am a Bombers supporter. I've just got back from the Essendon-Sydney game that happened in round 16 of the AFL. We got up by 9 points. I'm in a great mood, and for the first time ever on the Saminator channel, we're going to do an AFL based video. I've created 22 horses and 22 jockeys in AFL Evolution 2, and we're going to simulate a game between them to see who comes out on top. It's going to be a very fun concept, and just a fun fact before we start, all the horses are wearing helmets, and their helmets are different colours, and it's based on the colours they wear throughout their races. But without further ado, I'm going to be your commentator for this contest, so let's get straight on with the game. Here we are, the horses versus the jockeys at the MCG. Going to be a cracker to see who comes out on top. There it is, the wondrous MCG. There's the horses lineup. So if you want to pause to see who they've got, you can do so. But that's their lineup that I've created for them. And for the jockeys, well, they're pretty stock standard stuff. You can see there. I'll talk about it more later. But that's who the jockeys have got. We're going to get straight on. With the teams running out on the ground, not that important. Here come the horses. Look at them all wearing their helmets. So I'll commentate to guide you through. Alright, we're in the middle of the ground. Behemoth and Johnny Allen in the ruck. Behemoth taps it down in Nature Strip. Back to Behemoth. Upended by Johnny Allen. I'm Thunderstruck was in there. Behemoth. It spills out to one of the jockeys. It's Jamie Carr. Intercepted by Classic Legend. He goes forward to a big pack. Incentivized was there. Incentivized gets it. Runs. Kicks. Incentivized with the first goal of the game for the horses. Behemoth and Johnny Allen do battle again. Nature Strip was in there. It comes out, and the jockeys are going forward here. Who's at home? Nashra Willer's there. J-Mac is leading back with Animo. J-Mac gets wrapped up by Animo. No prior opportunity down the jockey's end of the ground. Behemoth does battle with Sam Clippert in the ruck this time. It spills out to one of the jockeys. He's wrapped up by Nature Strip. Around the corner by Rachel King, and it's just offline for a point. Jamie Carr looks up. Goes in the middle of the ground and think it over. With an intercept mark. Goes straight forward. They got the numbers. And in the Congo. At full, well not full forward, but in the forward pocket. In the Congo, the Golden Rose winner. Kicks. And it's a goal. So in the Congo gets the horses second. And they're out to an 11-point lead early. Eduardo from just outside 50. He's lining up for the shot, the little bloke who runs up front. Goes to Home Affairs. Home Affairs in the square, takes the mark. Will need to be at his best from there. But he runs in and kicks truly. So the horses get out to a 3-goal lead early. I hope this isn't a blowout. I want a close game, but we'll see what happens from here. And State of Rest is caught throwing the ball by Damien Lane. Damien Lane goes across field. It won't work. Cut off by Incentivize. A long kick towards goal is through from Zaki. And it's a 4-goal lead to the horses. They are blowing this game out early. This could turn ugly. It's out to Jamie Carr. And the jockeys go forward. Bumping off is Sam Clipperton from Animo, I think. Goes long. Who's at home for the jockeys? It spills out the back. It does. J-Mac wrapped up. Nashra Willer wrapped up by Classic Legend. King needs to throw it on the boat. Can't. Who's there? The jockeys eventually scrap it, and Nashra Willer thumps it into the post. Tyler Schiller wants to play on. Does. Gets it to Tommy Berry. He's wrapped up by Marzu. Thunderstruck lays a good tackle there. Was that William Pike? I think it was. Marzu ends up with it. Goes long. Home Affairs. Punches it to ground. Who's at the fall of the ball? Home Affairs is little chip kick to Captivant. And he'll get a shot from about 25 out on a slight angle. Captivant comes in and sprays it to the left-hand side. So the horse is first behind there. Goes out to the wing. And that'll be quarter time. I forgot to mention as well, I've given these horses and jockeys specific ratings dependent on how good they are at their profession. So Nature Strip is the highest for the horses because, I think he's the best horse in the team, and J-Mac for the jockeys because I think he's the best jockey. So they're all giving specific ratings as we're back into the middle. Thunderstruck's been reported here as the jockeys extract, go long, J-Mac's there. A high tackle from Moonga, so it's going to be a free kick to John McNeil. Thunderstruck reported straight to the tribunal for Thunderstruck, but John McNeil lines up for the jockeys first. And kicks it. So John McNeil gets the Jockeys back on track at the start of the second. 17-point buffer it comes down to. Kick back into play. Goes to Williams. He drops it. Back there is in the Congo. Zaki wraps up whoever that was, and Tyler Schiller's caught throwing the ball. So very elegant. She might back in her distance from here. No, she won't. She'll go to incentivise. Deadly horsepower. Incentivise at centre half forward. Takes the mark. This to put it back out to 23 points and make it ugly for the Jockeys. And he's missed the right-hand side. Crowther goes to the wing. Who's there? A good fend off by Mark Zara and think it over, and he takes the mark. He wants to look inboard. Risky kick. This could favour anybody here. Home Affairs has got the pace, but the Jockeys have got the power. And the Jockeys have gone forward. Marzu's leading the race. It'll go further afield. Is that John McNeil? He might get it inside 50. Who's there for the Jockeys? It's off hands. J-Max there. Grabbed. It's extracted by John McNeil, who picks up his own ball and snaps truly. The Jockeys get back within 2 goals, and John McNeil's got his second. And the Jockeys have started this quarter on fire. Zaki extracts, gets it to Nature Strip, back to Zaki. Zaki inside 50. Incentivise is lurking, and he's got it. Incentivise to put the horses back out to a 3-goal lead. And he's missed from directly in front as well. So, handy point, but the horses needed a goal there. And what's happened here? What's happened here? It's going to be a free kick to Captivant, directly in front of goal. A push in the back against Damien Lane. Poor kick out from fullback by Tyler Schiller results in a goal to the horses, and Captivant kicks truly from directly in front. Just outside the horses' 50, Behemoth and Sam Clipperton goes to Nature Strip. The Jockeys are out here. They got numbers here. Sam Clipperton bombs a long one. This will suit J-Mac's pace, but leading the charge back. J-Mac wraps him up. Rachel King from the pocket. Point. Don't know what happened there, but it's out of bounds. Behemoth does battle with Sam Clipperton. It's off hands, evasive. Nashra Willer caught throwing the ball at a vital stage of the quarter. That doesn't help. Into the pack, Marzu, classic legend off hands wrapped up, goes to the wing position. It's Tyler Schiller going inside 50, finds Nashra Willer. So right on the half-time siren to repay his faith for his mistake a minute ago, Nashra Willer has sprayed it to the right-hand side, and the horses are going to lead by 17 points at the half. Cascadian, they won't have time, and that's all over for half-time. So the Jockeys wasted a few chances there, but Nature Strip, the leading possession getter on the ground. John McNeil, the leading goal kicker on the ground with 2 goals. As you can see, the major ball winners and goal scorers there. But we're ready for a ripping last half of footy. Let's get for a close game. Behemoth, Johnny Allen in the ruck. Johnny Allen gets it. Willie Pike goes inside 50. McNeil and Legend, and McNeil takes the mark. I said legend, that meant classic legend. John McNeil took the mark on classic legend. Can he go back and kick his third? He does. 2 goals in it. 11 points in it. And John McNeil kicks his third goal. Back in the middle, Johnny Allen and Behemoth. Can the Jockeys get going? Williams, Johnny Allen gets it to Willie Pike. Goes to J-Mac. That is classic jockey play. And he could get it back to within 5 points, J-Mac. From 45 on a slight angle. He goes for it and he's missed. Bounga back inboard. And something happened there, but Cascadian got it out. But it's going to come back, is it? Willie Pike from 50. Kicks. It's going to miss. Willie Pike has sprayed it to the right-hand side, but the Jockeys are getting really close to breaking this game open. Brett Preble comes on. Out. Kick out. Not too good. It's kicked. Is that John McNeil? He's kicked his 4th. John McNeil's got 4, and the only Jockeys 4 goals of the game, and he brings them back to within 3 points. What a game, and a start of the quarter for the Jockeys. What a game it's going to set up to be. Back in the middle. Very elegant, wrapped up someone. Nature Strip goes forward. Home Affairs in a one-on-one. Incentivise tracks back. Off hands, Lane. Eduardo in there. Eduardo taken high by Hugh Bowman. And that is costly. Eduardo, the little guy that pesters Nature Strip every race, comes in and slots it. Back to a 9-point lead for the horses. We're back in the middle, Behemoth and Johnny Allen. Goes out to Williams. Williams didn't know what to do. Willie Pike's got it. Willie Pike. Brett Preble. He's there. He's got it. The little man at full forward. Brett Preble's taking the mark. And he can line up to put it back to within 3 points. Brett Preble kicks. Goals. 3-point game once again. And the Jockeys are right in this contest. Very elegant, wrapped up by Willie Pike. Behemoth was in there. Zaki gets wrapped up on. Thunderstruck is there. Also Captive on, but it's going to spill out back to Zaki, to Behemoth. Out wide. Finds in the Congo. The Golden Rose winner that just beat Animo. In the Congo, goes inboard, finds Zaki. He's out the back. Home Affairs, where have the defenders gone? Slots it. Home Affairs puts them back to a 9-point lead. And the Horses are starting to kick away again. Behemoth and Sam Clipperton. Behemoth gets it down to Zaki. Zaki extracts. Behemoth into off hands. Captive on. Incentivized picks it up. Goals. 15-point game. The Horses have kicked another one. And Zaki is injured. Gee. That's not very good for the Horses. And Nature Strip is back on. Zaki off and on. Thunderstruck reported back in the middle. Behemoth. Craig Williams gets wrapped up high by Behemoth. And the Jockeys can breathe a sigh of relief. Poor kick, or is it a great kick? It falls to some of the Jockeys. That's a poor handball. Think it over to Classic Legend. The fend off. Who's at home? Captive on. Incentivise. Off hands. They're going to kick another one. Home Affairs runs into an open goal. And it's a 21-point game, and the Horses are starting to prove their dominance. And Home Affairs, the big full forward, kicks his third. Inboard, State of Rest cut it off, but Tyler Schiller just goes direct and finds Rachel King in the forward line, and she's within range, so she could get this back to a 15-point game if she kicks truly, but we never know. Rachel King comes in, it's bending back, it's through, and Rachel King gives the Jockeys some hope. And Very Elegant can steady the ship. Goes to Incentivise. Incentivise drops what he should have taken. Home Affairs. Damien Lane doing all these dance moves. Gets it out to Tommy Berry. Goes back inboard. A big fly by J-Mac. Mark of the day. Mark of the year. J-Mac gets it forward. Who's there? Rachel King. No, it's Karen McAvoy. Karen McAvoy to put the Jockeys back to within 9 points. Rachel King. That's Karen McAvoy, I'm sorry, and he's missed. Masked Crusader plays on from fullback. Goes direct. That's a risky kick, kicking out from fullback, and Mark Zara cuts it off. And he's within range of a goal. Mark Zara for the Jocks. Kicks it. It's on its way. It's there. Mark Zara. 8-point game for the Jockeys. But the Horses are still in front. Just before the 3/4 time siren, the Jockeys have got back to within 8. Ball in the middle. Nature Strip. Extracted by the Jockeys. Can they get one more? Moonga down there with Masked Crusader. J-Mac. James McDonald. A kick after the siren to make it a 2-point game. The number 23 for the Jocks. He's taken his time. The 30-second shot clock. James McDonald has missed to the right-hand side. It's a 7-point game as we approach the 4th quarter. What a grandstand finish it's setting up to be in the last corner. Horses lead by 7. Leading possession getters Nature Strip clearly out by 9. John McNeil's kicked 4. Home Affairs has kicked 3. Incentivise has kicked 2. What a cracking last quarter this will be. It's tapped and Tafane's pushed in the back, some jockey, but he got it forward. King off hands. Here they go. They're in forward flight. Rachel King over the top to Nashra Willer. He thumped it into the post again. He's thumped it into the post again. Nashra Willer has thumped into the post twice from places where he should have kicked it. Extraordinary stuff. Cascadian out. It's intercepted by Sam Clipperton, the backup ruckman for the Jockeys, to make it a draw at the MCG. He comes in and kicks the goal, and it's a draw at the MCG. The Horses blew out to a 21-point lead, and the Jockeys have responded very well back into the middle of the ground. Behemoth does battle with Johnny Allen. Willie Pike gets it. Willie Pike goes long. Moonga's there. So is Nashra Willer. He stood up when it counted. Is he backing himself in? He is. He said, I'll repay the faith. But can he kick the goal? He goes long. He's missed again. Nashra Willer has a habit of kicking points. Horse is lost and running. Lost and running goes Further to Moonga. They need to go forward. They need to score. They're behind. Very elegant. Gee, she's just bombed a long one. Back to the other side of the field. It's off hands. Who's at the fall of the ball for the Jockeys? No one. Think it over. Wrapped up. No prior opportunity. Home Affairs and Johnny Allen. Johnny Allen gets it. Home Affairs calls for it. Jamie Carr strikes at the contest. And she's kicked the goal. And the Jockeys are 7 points in front. It's not a captain's goal, but she's nearly the highest rated player on the Jockeys team. They stretch out to a 7-point lead. It's back in the middle. Home Affairs, Zaki, Nature Strip in full flight. Down towards Captivant. But Karen McAvoy's in the last line of defence and he takes the mark. Goes out wide. Tyler Schiller just gets it, but kicks it inboard. Risky, incentivised. The big man takes the mark. He wants to go inboard. Finds. No one. It spills off hands to some of the Godolphin boys, but Zaki picks it up, streaming in. They've made a meal of this, lost and running. Eduardo eventually kicks the goal. And it's a 1-point game again. What a game we've got on our hands. And the little man kicks it. Home Affairs, it's out. Craig Williams, inside 50 for the Jocks. Mounga can't get it. Zaki at the fall of the ball. Classic Legend trying to wrap him up and does. Classic Legend captures Sam Clipperton holding the ball. 10 minutes to go. Inboard, good kick to Animo. The ever so consistent Animo gets it to Classic Legend. Run down, think it over. G gets it to Home Affairs, or does he? He does. Home Affairs wrapped up. Nature Strip was out then, so it was lucky that he tackled him. Johnny Allen in the ruck on his own. Picked up by Thunderstruck. Goes forward. Lost and running. Has marked 20 or 30 metres out on a slight angle to put the horses back in front. Lost and running. Comes in. He's missed. And it's a draw. We've got a draw at the MCG with 8 minutes to go. Tyler Schiller from fullback. Big fly. Very elegant. What a mare she is. She's gone overseas now, but she's in Australia for this game at the MCG. She looks inboard. She's got a man, and that little man is Eduardo. Eduardo within range. Usually a pretty straight kick. Comes in. He's sprayed it to the right-hand side, so the horses are in front by 1 point. Tyler Schiller from fullback plays on. Gains a few metres, gets it out wide. That's a pretty good kick. It's off hands. Nature Strip's in there. Nature Strip wrapped up, and it's no prior opportunity. I'm Thunderstruck and Johnny Allen. Johnny Allen's going to get this all to himself. I'm Thunderstruck at the fall of the ball. I think that's Jamie Carr getting wrapped up as well. In there was Johnny Allen again. Picked up by, was it Zaki? No, that wasn't Zaki. I'm Thunderstruck it was. Johnny Allen thumps it out of bounds. It's deliberate. A deliberate out of bounds against Johnny Allen. Thunderstruck has plenty of options. He goes backwards. Is that risky? It is. Jamie Carr's got it. Jamie Carr goes forward. This could land anywhere. It's a speed race. Animo versus Matty Cartwright. Cartwright and Animo. It goes out of bounds. And this will suit the Jockeys. Animo, gee, would have been weeing his pants there. Behemoth. Johnny Allen in the ruck. Who's it fall to? It's inside the Jockeys 50. Cartwright's got it. Cartwright sidestep. Cartwright! That might be the winner. Matty Cartwright for the Jockeys. It's a 5-point lead. The horses can get back within it like that, but Matty Cartwright kicks the winner. Maybe. Behemoth. Nature Strip. Very elegant. Picks it up. Very elegant. From 50. Deadly. Very elegant. Kicks the goal. A goal. A goal to Very elegant. A point lead to the horses. What is happening in this game? There's just under 3 minutes to go. The Jockeys need something. It's out by Jamie Carr. They've got an outnumber here. Think it over needs to be strong. Rachel King takes the mark. This could go anywhere. Rachel King waits. Looks inboard. Got numbers here as well. It's off hands. It's out by Thunderstruck. And State of Rest takes the mark. And that might seal it for the horses. State of Rest goes to incentivise, and he takes it with the 1 mitt, and that's going to be game over, set and match. What a game. Incentivise will milk 30 off the clock. From outside 50, goes, bang, what a horse win that is. And Incentivise, the big man at centre half forward, kicks the winning goal. In the middle, it's going to be too late. The horses hold on for a famous win. What a game we had on our hands there. What a win for the horses. Oh my goodness gracious me, what a game to call. Let's check the player of the match out. Incentivise gets the 3 votes from Behemoth, who was good in the ruck, and Jamie Carr for the Jockeys. Nature Strip with the leading possession getters. John McNeil kicked 4, Incentivise kicked 3, and Home Affairs kicked 3 as well. There's all your leading possession getters. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below if you want to see me do anything similar to this, maybe with different teams of racing personalities, or even a rematch between these two teams. Why not? I'll see you again in the next one. Bye for now.